Thanks for following me. I'm on my third week of this new business project. I want to launch a digital agency focusing on content, quality content, storytelling. I want to bring brands who have a boring content to brands who shine and share emotions so they impact their audience more, and eventually they'll sell more, they have more engagement rates and so on. So what did I do this week? I actually worked on my market study. So why do we need a market study? Of course, we need to know if there's a need on the market. So I already knew there was a need because I have this coaching business training center since a little more than 2 years, and I knew from my clients that there was a need because they sometimes ask me, Emilie, I understand why this humanized content is so impactful and interesting, but I don't know what to write. Can you help me? So I knew that, and I know that because my clients tell me all the time, but at the same time, I wanted to make sure there's a real need on the market. So I studied it simply with our tools like Google Trends. Google, simply typing keywords on the search bar and looking at SEMrush to check my competitors' keywords, and also just looking at the website and the internet and looking at what's up there. I actually went to Facebook groups as well to check it out and see if in the content groups, content marketing groups, there was people talking about this matter and so on. So I've worked on that, and I also worked on competitors, on my competitors. So I know some of you may say, we don't need to look at competitors, we want to be unique on the market, it's not so important. I actually like to check it out a little bit because I want to make a difference, and I want to see if someone is already doing exactly what I intend to do. And I also want to get inspiration. So what I've done is, as you know, this agency will be international. So I've looked at Google, simply typing keywords on the search bar, and I went to many websites, but I tapped the very important keywords for me, like storytelling, humanized content, companies' narratives, and so on. And I went to see I gathered 5-6 websites that I found really interesting. And why is it important for me to do that? Number one is I get inspiration, I get keywords that work, I get the difference I can bring, and also I already know what works on the market, and I can narrow down my offer and my business as simply as that. So what have I done? I actually worked on a Google Sheet. I'm the Google Sheet team instead of Excel. And what I did is I actually wrote keywords from my competitors, what they excel on, what they are less good at, and what is the main difference between them, and what could I actually bring that would make a difference compared to them. So I've listed keywords on this Google Sheet, and what is great is along the way, when I work on business, I can go back to this sheet, I can go back at these keywords I've already written, and in the blink of an eye, I can check the big picture, if you see what I mean. So I can come back to my roots, I can come back to my foundations, and I can see if I'm going the right way. And when I want to check my competitors, I know I've got these files somewhere, and it helps sometimes. It helps for the offers, it helps for the storytelling as well, it helps for the positioning, differentiating yourself, and so on. So I keep this file on the side, I know I will use it on the way, and sometimes I just open it. And that's what I did this week. You see, I think it's really important to check the market, check the competitors, and it's always nice to have it with you when you grow your business. So thanks a lot for following me. Don't hesitate to ask your questions in the comments and to subscribe to my newsletter. Have a nice day.